We're in the historic town of Eatonville, Florida.
The oldest incorporated Black municipality in the United States.
The land is important to us because that's all we have. That's how we were started out. With just a house here, mostly land.
Eatonville to me is special because the people.
There are a lot of people that have been here for generation to generation to generation.
It's my grandmother's house. She had the house built in 1962, from my understanding. She purchased the land in a raffle, $1.
We first came here in 1941.
My family have lived here for 3 generations.
My mom lived there till she died. My mother and father lived there until they passed away. And then my youngest sister was living in the house.
My grandma's house is what I call it, although it's my great-grandma's house.
I would always walk down there or come by, see grandma, sit on the porch with her sometimes.
My grandmother won the raffle, so she had a choice of either getting a TV or the property, and she chose the property.
I have a lot of property, and I don't want to sell it. I'm leaving it all to my children so that they can continue to live here in the town of Eatonville.
This project not only means helping families, but it's also meant being exposed to history in African American communities that's, I don't want to say necessarily lost, but isn't spoken about. Today, your friends before you will be taking powerful steps, and that by signing estate planning documents, each and every one of them are making sure that they do not contribute to the heirs property problem here in Eatonville, Florida, or the United States. Some estimate that in Florida, there are 119,000 to 130,000 pieces of property that are considered heirs property. And if you ask me, I think that's a very conservative number.
We shouldn't wait until we have gray hair to start thinking about estate planning. Now the conversation is as soon as you purchase a house, you should go ahead and get a will and get things in order because you really don't know what's going to happen.
Heirs property is defined as real property owned as tenants in common among multiple family members and often across multiple generations, giving each heir or beneficiary a fractionated share of the property.
Some of us that had made wills 20 years ago, they were, well, we don't need that. I already have my will. But what we have found out is that the forms have changed, the laws have changed. Everything is different.
Grandma thinks she's doing a good thing when she says, I'm giving my house to all of my babies, but all of your babies would have to be in agreement on what to do with the property.
4 features of heirs property are fractionated ownership, meaning 2 people can own the property or 200 people can own the property. And we call that tangled title.
We're glad the young people are here in the back because they need to know about the tradition, generational wealth, and how we pass these things on correctly. Because the reality of it is when you say, I'm giving my house to all my babies, you just created heirs property. You got to put one person in charge.
When you're dealing with heirs property, it's very nuanced, it's very difficult, but preventing it is something that is in our hands. One of the ways I feel like keeps me going is knowing that we are creating value for families and protecting that generational wealth.
If people are taking care of their properties and they're passing them on correctly, then it does save a community.
I just want to make sure that the home ownership, like when I leave, that it stays within the family, in the family for a time.
It's a chain that is broken that needs to be fixed.
How do we fix it? We fix it through probate, filing for probate. However, there's another way to prevent it, and that is what our friends here are doing here today. By doing your estate plan, making your will, letting people know what you want to happen, not letting the Florida legislature determine what happens with your property.
I know that my will is valid. I know that it's going to my family, my kids who I want it to go to.
And the best part about it, it was free to us seniors. So that's something that I didn't have to worry about. And after talking to some of the attorneys and stuff.
It's not my wealth. It's somebody else's wealth. I'm helping putting it in their hands where it's supposed to be. If I were to charge them for doing that, it would defeat the whole purpose in my mind.
I just felt comfortable. They made the process, very easy for us.
When we first decided to address this issue, we partnered with FAMU College of Law.
It was amazing to be a part of
this whole event.
For me personally, it is a joy to see my clients actually sign the documents that I worked so hard on.
It was very empowering and inspiring for me to know that there are families who are interested in continuing their legacy.
Sitting in those homes, hearing their stories, it was just kind of encapsulated what this Heirs property project was to me.
There is so much value to the program, not only for the law students, but also for the community itself.
You are all part of the process of protecting your town and families. And it is no mistake that we selected the week of Juneteenth when we celebrate freedom in the town that freedom built.
For me, it really is a labor of love to do this type of work, and I'm honored to do it.
Eatonville is the first, and it's very unique, and we don't want it to disappear and just become a plaque on the side of the road or just a sign over the highway. We really want Eatonville to stay here.
Just let it thrive. Just continue on, just so people don't forget about the town.
Community and the families and the history.
That's what drives me.
As an old lady, I'd like to sit in the rocking chair and sit back and just look and say, yes, this is Eatonville, and be proud of Eatonville.
I'm the oldest of the last four that are here, so I would like to see it done.